tuned in to The Takeover.
We locked in, stand up. We the greatest.
The Takeover. Allow me to reintroduce myself. The Takeover. The break's over, nigga.
With Josh G and AJ.
We running this rap shit. The Takeover.
Yes, we are back. Hour number 2 of The Takeover, episode 4 with Josh G and AJ. Little first little hour. Got some little info out, but I think it's time to let it a little loose here, man. I think it's time to have
loose. You're back now for the Jack Off Hour. This is DJ AJ.
You like that?
I think that's a good hour 2 alter ego.
Yeah,
That'd be a good one.
It's time to flip the switch.
It is. It's time to flip the switch. Anyone want to dedicate something? Do it right now. Let us know. Let us know what you're into.
We're going
Let us know
crazy.
what you like.
Shout out your boo.
Yeah, we could do like love advice. We could do all that stuff. I mean, anything you guys want to do. I mean, we're like puppets around here. Anything you guys want to talk about, we could talk about anything.
We'll
Anything
be
you want to.
ventriloquist after the show. I'm put my hand in the ass.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh,
Sorry.
thank you for joining the takeover, ladies and gentlemen. This was episode 4.
Oh, shout out to Jacobo James. So is that your nephew?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. Thanks for tuning in, my guy. That guy, we owe that guy everything we promised him. The
Oh,
Sizzler,
anything we promise anybody.
The hand job. No, the strip club. Sorry.
Oh yeah, everybody. We owe everybody anything they got. But we got to do something for the ladies now, dude. Did you know that we got a lot of lady listeners?
I know.
Check this out. I got an idea.
Well, I've been going to the gym. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
I think what you should do, bro, is take them shopping, bro.
Take them shopping.
Yeah, no,
That's your
literally,
move, homie.
you just take them. You just drop them off. That's what we'll do.
Wendy shopping.
AJ will take you shopping. Like he's gonna, instead of calling an Uber, you just drop them off.
Probably be bad at that too.
Yeah.
We're like, why does this car smell like weed?
It's like because I'm blazing it, big dog. That's why it does. But yeah, I think we gotta come with something for the ladies though, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they could get a beer. You could buy them a drink. It could be whatever they want.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
are in on that. If you see me,
Yeah, they're
you
in
probably
there.
wouldn't.
Steak dinner too. I guess they
Yeah.
could get in the steak dinner.
All that stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
lappy. If you see,
Oh yeah, I mean,
girls go to. A lot of women go to strip clubs now.
I've never been with a woman before the strip club.
No,
Never.
it's
Yeah.
lit.
I would get so
It's
nervous
lit.
because
it's less
yeah.
nervous because you got a chick with you, so they come up to the girl and you're just right there like getting secondhand action, like yeah, get it.
Yeah, but you know
Touch
me
her.
though, bro.
They don't let us, but
You know me.
touch
I'm
her.
the least jealous human being on the planet. But when it comes to like somebody with my wife or something like that, I think I get kind of
Really? even like a stripper.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
just there
yeah,
for
for
like
sure.
fun. It's like obviously for fun.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I could do it, bro. I don't know if I
Really?
could do. I don't know why. That's weird too, and it's not really my
Yeah.
style. But I think I get a little tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, so I don't know. That I mean, that's not the reason why we've never gone. It's just
Or even that, but even to go and not even
Yeah.
get that into it
Yeah.
and get a lappy or nothing. But like, just and have her go up there and throw some freaking ones. It'd be fun.
Throw
you
some
know what I'm saying?
quarters.
And then you don't go to one that's actually all nude and you're sitting there drinking a soda, dog. You go to like the topless one.
like
where you're
bush in your face.
Yeah, no, you don't want to see no one's fucking. I don't even. I was gonna say a freaking bad one.
Yeah, I wish you would have because this is hour number 2. But
I
hey, you know
know,
what? ESPN might be watching,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know what?
Let's curtail it a little
We'll
bit.
keep it R. We'll keep
But
it
yeah,
R.
you don't want to see no one's chocha all over in
Yeah.
your face. So you
Yeah.
go to the ones that's just topless, and you
Okay.
can still drink.
Yeah.
And then everyone's cooler. It's like they got some pizza there.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Sorry.
go by and see Angie at the front desk. DJ Easy Dick.
Drop the takeover. I already
Yeah.
put it in. I put
I got you in for 2. No cover.
Oh yeah. Yo, my man, give her 2 dances.
You go with your little stack. You make it happen. I see you make it happen. You know what I like about you, bro? Because you're the type of guy where you'll roll in there and you will just not care. And then like 10 seconds later, be like, oh shit, I already ran out of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do
You're
that
guy
without
li-
getting a dance though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm just
You're-
like, here, like throw this at her.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, let's get the pizza and 2 more rounds.
Oh, she
And I'm
hooked.
like, what the
She hooked up the Jack and Cokes. Give her a 20.
Yeah. The
yeah.
waitress and the waitresses. I don't want to get too into it, but the waitresses are usually fire at those places.
Yeah, I don't understand.
For some reason.
And
And it's like, why are you
is
guys
it-
taking away from the product? Like,
Yeah.
now you're over here with your cans in my face. I'm trying to look at this dance over here, miss.
Do you think something just went awry there, where they just didn't actually make the stage? And I'm always
No,
kind
that-
of curious how they got there.
Well, they got class, bro.
Oh.
That's the thing. That's the
Yes,
thing.
yes.
They're always like, oh, I just do this, I'm a full-time mother, I'm a law student. Like, they always
Yeah.
have like some good story, and you're just like impressed
Yeah.
by them, like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
So you
God
end up
bless
talking
you.
to them like the whole night or something.
Yeah,
like
and
that?
then you're all impressed with them.
Yeah.
And then they like flirt with you all crazy because you're eating fucking pizza and they're like, you like it, honey?
Yeah.
And then you give them more money than you do the strippers.
Yeah, they didn't make that fresh for
And
you.
then they leave their shift and then you're like, oh shit, maybe I should give them money to stripper. Then you hand them.
Yeah.
So anyways. That sounded like I was really upset. Like
Yeah.
that's happened to me before. I'm just saying off of hearsay.
Hearsay.
This is what I hear.
Hearsay. You want to know the
That's
funny?
never happened to me at
the
Sam's House Bra in
funny-
Los Angeles.
Never. You go to the one in the other city. Do they have another one? Or-
They used to in Anaheim somewhere.
yeah, there you go. See?
Not
Oh yeah,
that
they
I
did. They had one in
know.
Anaheim. They
Yeah.
did. But what I was gonna say though is I've never done that before though. I never gone to the strip club with a lady.
Yeah.
never. So
So you don't think it'll ever happen? I mean, because you guys
I
are
mean,
involved
anything
with
could happen.
like,
Yeah, anything could happen at any time.
you're not a never say never guy.
Oh no, never.
I will never say never.
I like that you go to Beaver.
I
love
know.
that
I
you go
seen
to.
that movie straight up. Well, that was my daughter was
Uh-huh.
young, so I kind of did it for the kiddo, kind of, because I kind of wanted to see.
Yeah,
it, too,
because
I'm
you
not
kind
gonna
of
lie.
see it's an
Good
inspirational
Freaking
story.
on
Yeah,
the streets of Canada, just banging out an acoustic.
I thought he had like something up here.
Oh yeah,
Like
and he got
an
his nipple
itch?
pierced too when he was younger.
While he was doing that.
On
Yeah.
the show, on the movie. No, yeah. So yeah, you're a never say never guy, and I like
Nah,
that about you,
nah.
and you shouldn't be.
Nah,
Especially we're only getting older.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck it.
A
So
lot of
yeah,
things
you
hap-
should put that on your list of
But
this
don't-
next
you-
2020 dudes.
Maybe
Get
we
to the
could-
All-Star game is press.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we go to the boxing and everyone just link up
After.
afterward and
Yeah.
we go to
And
the
then it won't
Sam's
be
Hot
so
Club.
it won't be
Yeah.
so uncomfortable.
Yeah, everyone
'cause
does
it's a
it.
group thing.
This is what we do. We design good field trips. I think we should be like those people that are watching.
today.
Yeah, field trip guy today. I want to make something happen. Anyone need a chaperone? I see a lot of people. I wear like the wild like shirt where all the kids match and stuff, and then they'll put like a sign on my back like "kick me" or some shit like that.
Yo,
That'll
goodie
be-
bags for everybody.
Yeah, and I'll put my hand up. Everybody, are you using the umbrella? You think you go with like the umbrella?
you would.
Yeah, I would. I would use the umbrella. Everybody,
I need
single
a tan.
file.
I have the zonk on my nose.
Yeah,
I
for
need
sure.
a tan up
But
there.
I see me being a good chaperone though. I think
Oh yeah.
because I know how to keep the kids
Not
in
for
line.
adults though. Not for adults. though.
Oh no, not for adults. I'm the worst. I'm the one
Yeah,
that be like,
I-
guys, hey guys, give me your keys, everybody.
No, not even that. It's just more like when you go with a group of people, it's like, okay, we're going here, and then it was like, oh, alligator arms. You're like, no, it costs $400 for this table. We have
Yeah.
to all pitch in. And they're like, that's when everyone gets quiet. Before everyone's like, let's go to the club.
Yeah.
And everyone gets to the door, and they're like, no, that means you too,
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
I don't know why Yo would be down.
Yeah.
Sorry, Yo.
yeah. That's
but-
just a good name to throw out there,
Yeah.
though. They don't even know that we need to know a guy named Yeo. They don't need to know
Yeah,
that.
you're right. Sorry.
We could've
But we
said
do,
Mike
though.
Lowry. We do, though. We know all these bozo the clowns.
No, but you know what it is. Someone's always like, nah, this fucking guy. That's why I wouldn't be a good coordinator with adults. Kids,
Yeah.
you just tell them what the fuck to do, and they don't have their parents there most of the time.
Yeah.
They're not gonna say no.
Yeah, for sure. That would be pretty awesome, though, dude, if we did something
Oh, we
like
could
that. though.
coordinate filters.
Yeah, we
can
could
coordinate fucking 40 followers, my guy. You think you have fucking 10 people going with us anywhere?
No shit up. It'd be like all 4 people that are watching the show come with it like, hey guys, thanks, big fan.
Yeah.
But we do actually get a lot of love though. And we're selling ourselves
And
a lot short though.
This is a process. This is
Yeah.
a process. We're literally the 76ers of the podcast game, and I think we're like.
But they
light
actually have
years ahead of
talent,
them.
and we don't.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
still, we're making it happen though, because we're team players.
Like
That's
the
why.
76ers of like.
Like the real 76ers, the guys
process-
that actually signed the Declaration of Independence. That's us really. We got the wigs on.
I was gonna say, like, Moses Malone and Julius Erving when they're
I'm
going
talking
down.
fucking founding
You're
fathers,
right.
bro.
You're
That's what I'm
absolutely
talking.
right.
That's really who we are. Check it out, kids. History was my best
Oh,
subject. I ain't even gonna lie. Check the tape.
We're gonna go with those fucking white wigs pretty soon.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I mean, we're gonna sign our name all big on shit. That's all I know.
So stupid. Though.
Yeah. Oh, cause he
Herbie Hancock.
yeah. Who said that shit?
Tommy Boy,
Yeah,
remember?
Tommy Boy.
He's taking his spinal and he's like,
Yeah.
Herbie. he marks Herbie Hancock. Oh my god, it's so hilarious.
Yeah, but whatever though. We'll do. See that? See, we could do anything, man. So speaking of doing anything, did you see this Forbes list of all these teams, like the highest rated, like how much they're worth?
Yeah.
The Cowboys, dude, came in at number
Why
one.
is
Is that a
speaking of doing
surprise to you?
anything though? I'm not gonna put your segue on blast, but
What?
why is that speaking of doing anything?
Because you could do anything. You could buy a team, bro. We're not trying to get into team building here. That's a segue. You don't know what I'm talking
I
about.
that aside. Because I
Yeah.
giving you props on
Yeah.
too many segues. I had to put that one up blast as I
you know
fail.
what? You know what?
-1, Josh.
Yeah, I had 2 in the
Yeah,
tank,
you're
too.
up, so you're
yeah,
still
I was up.
positive.
I'm still positive.
I like that you
Yeah,
tried
I
it,
like
though.
your
That was cute.
predictions. Jeez.
Oh.
Predictions are never
Hey,
gonna
I'm
catch
helping
up.
the people, my guy. If I tell you to do something, do the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
I've said it a million times. No, but you're absolutely right. Speaking of being right and buying the right franchise. Sorry, that was terrible too. But yeah, we've got the top 10 list Forbes as far as money-making team franchises.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to talk about the first team?
I mean, obviously it's the Cowboys. I mean,
I didn't think that, obviously, though.
I thought it was the Yankees or the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
I
I
thought
thought
go
so.
Yanks because they've been having like a resurgence, and they've always been in the top, like
Yeah.
5 or whatever. So for the Cowboys to, I think they were there last year.
Yeah.
So I think for them to remain, I was kind of shocked a little bit. Not shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, but it caught my attention. Like, oh shit. I didn't think that
But I was thinking of the list of teams that you see. Obviously, I'm not gonna let you buy the Lakers, or because that's an obvious one.
yeah.
What team would you want?
Fudge.
Yeah, I want to know. So basically, you could choose from Cowboys, Yankees,
You know
Real
what
Madrid,
you know
Barcelona.
what my answer's gonna? Oh,
The Knicks?
Oh well, I bet the Yanks.
You would take the
Yeah,
Yanks?
easy. But besides then, you know who I would get, and this is gonna blow your mind a little bit. The Knicks.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I would take the Knicks
Because they've
because
been
I
long
want.
standing on this list for how long?
Yeah, for a long. I mean, the number one NBA franchise. I mean, they're even ahead of the Lakers. And what I was thinking is, I would want to buy a team like that because right now they're like terrible. They never won
they're
nothing.
still on this
So if you're the owner that comes in and makes the Knicks good, like you actually get them a KD, you actually get
Right.
people like that. You actually don't throw out freaking people that have been long standing with the franchise because they say something bad about you. If you actually were a cool owner,
Oh, that was the Charles Oakley pass, by the way.
yeah, it was. I mean, James Dolan shouldn't be treating people like
James
that.
Dolan, the owner, threw out Charles Oakley, a very well-liked Knicks veteran. And yeah.
He gave
threw him
somebody
out.
the hands though. He didn't
Yeah.
go. He didn't go out like
Yeah,
like,
Oakley was
please-
like not having it.
yeah, he was like definitely.
Yo,
giving-
I am, motherfucker.
yeah, he gave something like
Oh
that.
no, Oakley was scary in the league.
Oh yeah,
So imagine him like without rules or referees or what are they called?
yeah. I don't want him in the streets.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, like in the stands.
Yeah.
He'll
the
kill
Malice in the
Dolan.
Palace.
Yeah, oh, imagine him then.
Oh, God,
him
that
and Ron would have a field day.
They would. They think they probably did. They probably found some people out there on the New York and probably just went at it. But yeah, that to me struck me the most was the Knicks because like you'd be a hero forever.
Yeah,
Like you would go down in the history books.
But not only that, I think financially, like I told you this personally. The Warriors, literally 10 years ago, weren't even sniffing this top 10 list, and they're up there as far. I think they're top 10. I don't know exactly where they were, but the Golden State Warriors 10 years ago were not even close to this list. So for the Knicks to be on this list for the last 10 years,
yeah.
imagine, like you said, if you actually get some good direction and upfront management, and now you take the Knicks and you turn them into like what the Warriors were. Imagine what they would be going quadruple, quadruple, platinum.
I know they'd be probably like in the top 3 after
They'd
that.
be
They'd
top
probably,
one. They'd
yeah.
be the number one. Imagine if they were doing as good as the Warriors. If the Warriors could go from literally 80th on Forbes list to the freaking 7th or 8th. You telling me the Knicks can't go from 5th to 1st with a nice 10-year run of just 3 championships, continuous dominance in the West or the East, I should say.
In the West too, though. If dominate so bad, it'd be the dominate
Yeah,
the West too.
do the whole thing.
The whole league.
No, but I'm trying to liken them to the Warriors. That's why, like, so if they were to have this last 10-year run in New York, it would be ridiculous the amount of money that they would make. But it's not gonna happen because Dolan's a douche.
What about NFL teams? Just Raiders, plain and simple. Team you would buy?
I mean, if I was really being a
Yeah,
businessman,
you're really trying to be a businessman.
Nah, I wouldn't buy the Raiders. I mean, you don't know how the Las Vegas market's gonna react, my guy.
I
I mean, if you do want to buy some property there, I have a guy. Call me.
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows this drug dealer.
I mean, honestly, I think real estate would be cool there, but I don't think like as far as like the fan base, you don't know how they're gonna react to it.
But you don't think a lot of people are going to come from Southern California over here to go to all the
and-
games?
and-
Like
and
you're
it-
not going to. Are you going to go to a game?
Well, no, yes, I definitely. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like everyone's expecting like say if the Bills play the Raiders, like to be like let's take a vacation and go. But like how many people? I mean, I don't know. I'm excited to see. I'm hoping, obviously.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see because the Hard Knocks is
But I'm
coming
just saying,
up.
like, I wouldn't take that financial leap if I'm, especially with all these. When you give me all these other options as far as the NFL teams, I definitely take the Patriots.
Of course, you take the Patriots.
Yeah, well, they have the god, Tom Brady, the goat of all goats, on their team.
Belichick.
and the best coach of all time. Come on, he's gonna die soon. But so I don't even know if I'd take them.
Why is he going to die though?
I think well, I'm just saying we all are.
Oh,
Sorry, Josh.
Yeah, humbling.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. We could die at any moment.
I'm just saying he's like goes to the nut. Well, who knows? He's probably has better doctors.
Have you seen
Yeah, I
your-
can't use my left hand. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would take an up and coming team, and the Knicks are like not so up and coming, but they have potential to be, and they're already solidified on this list for the last I don't know how many years. So
Yeah.
I think that's the safest bet.
Yeah.
And then you didn't give me the Lakers either. I would take the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Yeah, that's how. So that was too easy.
Well, back to the Raider point that I was actually making because I did want to segue to this is obviously we're big time Raider fans, and
Yeah.
I think mostly everyone, a lot of our listeners are big time Raider fans, or just NFL fans in general, and everybody watches Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be any of the NFL teams, and I think everyone's gonna watch. So now that it's our team, the team that we cheer for, and now you're looking at a guy like John Gruden with the camera all up in his face, and players like AB are gonna be all there.
Yeah. And I know we've talked about this, but the reason why we're reiterating it is because we want everyone to watch Hard Knocks because it's going to be a long-standing topic on the podcast. It literally airs the day before our
Yes.
next podcast.
So you need to be caught up. You
yeah,
need to be
because
caught
we're
up.
not fucking we're doing those. We're not gonna hold nothing back. There's spoiler alerts all day because
Yeah.
we freaking gonna be watching.
Because if
it.
you're a real Raider fan, then you have to watch
Yeah.
it the same night. If you didn't watch it the same night, we're stabbing you. We're going straight to
Yeah,
your house and we
exactly.
are stabbing you.
Exactly.
If you don't watch it that night.
And if, I'm pretty sure people are. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Even if you hate the Raiders, tune into Hard
Tuesday
Knocks.
night. It's
Everyone
Taco
tunes into Hard
Tuesday
Knocks.
and Hard Knock Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just listen to LeBron. You get your tacos.
Even the wife will watch Hard Knocks. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like it's just cool to have a little insight, and they show like them doing other stuff
It's like
off the field.
Yeah, there's a cute rookie, or they show like a
Yeah.
wife or something.
Yeah,
and they-
my daughter watched one whole season with me. She was, it was the Houston Texans one, and she was like,
Okay.
"Oh, I like JJ."
Mhm.
You know, JJ Watt. You
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah.
and she was young. She probably don't even remember that. But anyways, but she was.
Shout out to her.
So what I'm just saying, it's like all encompassing Hard Knocks. It's not so much so.
It's entertainment.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like
it's
really
really good.
entertainment because there's a lot of stories that they
It's
sell.
HBO for goodness sake, and they cuss and
Yeah,
So it's
but
like
I
cool.
mean, we both think that it's going to be the best Hard Knocks ever, obviously, because it's our team. We both think it's going to be highly rated, obviously successful. Anything HBO touches is great. But what are you like really looking forward to seeing? Like, is it just purely John Gruden, or
No,
are
I
there-
told you I don't want to see Gruden's stupid.
You
face.
don't?
I don't want to burn him out. I told you last week. I'm like, I don't want to see his face like continually like, "Oh, the Raiders.
I
Like,
really like that guy.
Yeah, I want to see him more candid. I want to see him in the field. I want to see him coaching. Let's see if he could do that. Like, I wanna see-
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah. Like let's see. Like last year when they had him on the mic, they're like, "We're gonna run the ball, man. No one practices tackling,
Yeah.
so we're gonna run the ball, man."
Just blowing your mind off. No
Yeah.
one's tackling. Maybe
Yeah,
they're not the only
Like,
team
no
that was
one-
tackling.
Yeah, exactly. And so you're gonna say that we're not practicing. You know why they're not practicing tackling, John? Because when you run the ball, it's almost a hindrance in this league now. It's a passing league. So that no testing. We're practicing the secondary skills because that's where everyone's doing. And you're the only dumb fuck with fucking fullbacks on the roster. Oh, and speaking of fullbacks, he's out. So maybe they'll change their system a little bit.
Okay, so you weren't impressed with John Gruden's first year at the helm.
No, and that's why I want to see what his mindset is this year. Maybe like, you know what? After being in the league, I've learned some things. I'm back in the league. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want him to be like old hard ass guy. Like we're gonna run the ball, man. Like, come on, bro. Do some play action. Let's you have a quarterback. You're paying a lot of money. Let's throw the ball like the rest of the 30.
I
fucking one team.
want Gruden. I want Gruden. I want the mic. I want the cameras on him 24/7. You know, anytime he just says something, makes a stupid face, it always makes me laugh, and I'm always entertained by that.
You know what's
So-
gonna piss me off is Derek Carr. Because
Oh,
every
God.
time Derek Carr win or lose, he always is the fucking say the right thing guy,
Yeah.
and I can't stand
kind
it.
of like me.
I hate it. It's like sometimes show some emotion and be like, man, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated right now. I'm not doing good. He's always like, it's on me. I gotta do better. We didn't do this. It's like, and I like that he takes the accountability at least. But then again, it's
I was
like,
going to say, don't you want your quarterback?
no.
that way? Yeah.
But it's almost like scripted or like it
Yeah.
because when you say the same thing every game, bro, it's like no. You just need to get better now. You need to stop talking about it. Like
Yeah.
let's just fucking stop throwing picks in the fucking red zone. Like it's just
Yeah, so
stop
you're
it.
just basically fed up with it. Like,
Yeah.
He's the training
because
wheels
he's
are off.
super nice guy. So
Yeah.
like you want to love him. You want to be like, and then when he says stuff like that, you're like, oh, let's keep him on the team. You know, he's like, you almost feel bad for the guy because he's overtaking all the blame for everything. And then really though, if you look at the people was throwing through, like, after they traded Amari Cooper, even when Amari Cooper was there, he
Yeah.
fucking, what is he doing? So, I mean, that's a shit team last year. This year is going to be big. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm glad for the world that they're going to be able to see all the insides and you're going to be able to talk your shit and be like, oh, I seen this in training camp. And they're not going to show you everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they're going to show you enough to see that they're going to be the dominant force in the AFC West.
Yeah, so basically what we're going to need you guys to do when we come back, the show will have aired. So we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be giving our insights, what we liked about it. And obviously we're going to pump the Raiders because we know we got a
Yeah.
lot
I
of
actually
Raider
think
Nation.
Antonio Brown's going to be the star.
Oh, yeah, for
If
sure.
we're going to go on
For
record
sure.
here.
I mean, if you follow his Instagram and you look
Yeah.
at what he's doing,
That was
I mean,
catching bricks.
no, literally, like we're not messing around. The man is literally catching bricks.
Not so much like this, but like, you know, but still.
he could do anything he wants. I mean, he's doing just the fact that they're like he's
Looks like he's in good
balancing on
shape.
things.
He's
Yeah,
in
no.
good shape to say the
He
least.
has not had a carb in a minute. It's
That's
been a
fucking
while.
awesome though.
Yeah.
And especially to talk that shit, and then like everyone's always saying that when receivers get up in age, like they're expendable.
Yeah.
So for him to be out there, even if he fucking sucks, I'll be like, oh, at least I seen him trying.
Yeah,
in the
I know.
offseason, he wasn't.
Yeah,
like
he
came
gave it
in
his
like
all, yeah,
fucking
exactly.
overweight and shit. Like
Yeah.
that was coming in like ready.
Yeah, the camera's already following him. He showed like a little preview,
they
and
did?
they're already following him. Like I probably get
Yeah.
like packing his bag and like showing his house. You know, they
Yeah.
try to give you the inside of the guys. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it because I mean, obviously it's our team, and even if it wasn't our team, just the characters that they're bringing to the table.
Yeah.
Even like Vontez Burfict, the guy that's like hated,
Oh,
and then the
yeah.
rookie class. I mean, the Raiders had the most first round draft picks. That guy Jacobs has a great story, and all the first rounders have a little
Yeah.
something. So you're gonna fall in love with those rookies. You're gonna
It's
fall
really
in love-
doing extended Hard Knocks this year. It's like so many storylines.
Yeah, I know.
It's ridiculous.
You give us 2 hours.
And then they're freaking going to Vegas. You know, they're setting
Yeah.
up for that. It's
Yeah,
like
so it's the
next
last year in Oakland.
Yeah, last year in Oakland.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many things that it's going to go on. That's why we want you to tune in. Not that we work for HBO, but we will. If you want to holler at us.
If you
as well.
want to, I'll do some real sports. I could do some hard hitting stuff.
No,
I could
so-
do the,
yeah, but
the,
watch it, though,
the
so we
robot
can-
umpire. I could do that story all
Oh
day.
my God.
Yeah, I could do the robot umpire
What do
story.
you
I
think
could
on
do,
robot umps?
I love it. Get it right. The call's right every time. Why don't you want
stupid, though.
why don't you want something right
What
every
if the
single
robot
time?
gets it wrong?
Then they can overrule them. Like say if the ball bounced on the ground and then came up and the catcher caught in the strike zone, like the robot would call it a strike because it went through the zone. But someone could just be like, no, dude, it bounced on the ground, so that's not a strike. So you can just overrule it. It's not a big
So
deal.
no one's losing their job. You're still going to have an ump behind the
Yeah, you're still
plate.
gonna have an up behind the plate. Someone has to say ball, someone has to say strike. So why would they just not get it right? So you can never complain about a call again. So instead of some fat dude coming out, Tommy Lasorda running out, arguing balls and strikes, like who
Just
you
be
gonna
like,
argue
hey,
with?
it's my phone, dog.
Yeah,
And they'll be, let me see the phone. I want to make sure. I want to verify.
yeah, exactly, dude. I mean, you
Because that's what they said. It's gonna go to iPhone. It's gonna make like a certain noise. or
yeah,
like
but that's just that was the tester one. I heard something like they were just gonna like beep, like a beep in your ear, like ball strike, and so like say like the one on the right, it's a strike. You put your hand up for a strike.
Fuck, do we have to be so right about everything?
Yeah, because people will complain.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
hate it.
let's think about this way. When you watch a baseball game and they show like the little strike zone, every time the ball is
Is in it,
outside of the
you're
zone,
like, "Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So every time it's gonna be like that. There's no
I
questioning
like
it.
that. What the fuck? It's so boring already. At least let me argue balls and strikes. What the fuck are we gonna do watching baseball now? I can't argue balls and strikes. Everything's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be a long ass boring game still. Like that doesn't do anything for like the speed of the game, the attraction to the youth. All it does is make it more boring. That's what I like. Is arguing balls and strikes. What the fuck?
Arguing balls. So that's interesting. With
I'm
you.
just saying that's one of the pastimes of baseball.
Yeah,
is
but
being like, fuck you, Blue. You blind
Blue-
bats.
Isn't the best thing when you call somebody blue? Like
Oh,
that's
hell
when you
yeah.
know that you became your dad. Is when
Yeah,
you
oh,
go,
yeah,
"Holla,
yeah.
blue. Come on, blue. Were you blind, blue?
Yeah, hell
Like
yeah.
if you've never yelled that at a little league game, you haven't lived.
Oh yeah, okay.
You for sure haven't lived. That's a guarantee, dude. I mean, but I'm all for it. I'm all for things just being right. Like if you could do it right, do it right. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, dude, if it's in that box and they don't call it, you're gonna be pissed off.
Not me.
Like, yeah.
I'll accept it for the great old pastime that it is. Nah, because I can't think of one game where I'm like, I can't believe he didn't call that a fucking strike and we would have won the fucking World Series. I can think of a lot of plays botched in the outfield.
Enrique Palacios, dude. Called it
I
all
have no idea what you're
balls
saying.
all over the place, bro. Remember? And then the Queen almost got killed, dude. It was a big old thing, bro, at
Are you
Dodger
serious?
Stadium.
The Queen.
Dodger Stadium, dude, with Reggie Jackson.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot. That's a Naked Gun reference.
Yeah, that guy was calling the shit. Oh, the
all
strikes
the
on he
people
brought the
not
vacuum.
40 years old out there.
The juice. That's when everyone liked the juice. Actually, here I go again with the juice.
Naked Gun is a
I
classic. If
totally
you haven't
got-
seen Naked Gun, it's just one of those
Yeah, don't do it, no.
parodies
I don't
that
know.
is just so good. Bro. So good. So it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth
Only
it. just to see
33
the-
and a half.
Yeah.
Naked Gun 33 and a half is the one.
33 and a third, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
No, 33 and a third. Yeah, that's what it
Think
was.
about the name of that stupid fucking movie.
Yeah, but that
Naked
movie,
Gun
I guarantee
33.
that movie made a lot of money though. It was, and we're still talking about it this day. Do you
Probably
think?
make a lot of money.
Speaking of, okay, here's a segue. Speaking of making a lot of money, my boy Jalen Ramsey today
Oh,
backing up the
Brinks job.
backing up the Brinks truck, and at first I was like, okay, I like it,
Yeah,
like the
you know
intro.
what I felt about it.
But then I saw the Adidas sign on it, and I was like, nah, dude, you went a little too corporate on me with that. Had he done it on his own and he had kind of been organic and he had gotten to do that, I'd have been a little more pumped up about it. But since he got like Adidas to back him, which good for Adidas because that's also taking a shot at Nike because obviously Nike runs all the NFL stuff and all the jerseys and all this stuff. So Adidas slid in there, and that's why I think Adidas is on the come up.
Another thing I think I thought about when I seen that was not only is it a cool little more marketing ploy for Adidas, like you said, but it's almost like them showing this guy is a brand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're lucky he's in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
People with the brand don't want to be in Jacksonville.
Yeah, exactly.
No one comes out of Jacksonville looking better in the limelight. No one talks about guys from Jacksonville. The only one they're talking about from Jacksonville is this guy. So if you want to be relevant, and that matters in the NFL.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? And then and it matters for players.
Yeah.
So he's doing the same thing. Like, hey, bro, you want to pay me? If you don't want to pay me, someone's gonna pay me.
Yeah.
And then I'll be in another city, not shitty Jacksonville, and I'll be making more money with Adidas because I'll do this shit in fucking New York, and I'll make twice the
Yeah,
money
you'll
because
take
they're
the
gonna be
OBJ
because
money.
they'll be pressed there,
Yeah.
and not like today where it's two people taking pictures. You know what I'm saying?
It was like when he came out of the break, like you hear two people clapping.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's why it's like people like Jacksonville need to pay these people.
You
That
know-
guy, he's fucking dominant. He's one of the best at his position. Pay him.
You know what it got me to thinking? I was just thinking when I saw him, I was thinking like, yo, bro, once we get like 50 downloads, me and you are just gonna come into the Fusion Studios with the Brinks truck, dude. Like coming up, yo, with 50 followers now. Back it up, B. We're making big money moves, B.
Oh shit! Come in like, so B, you got that check? He's
You got-
like, what do you mean? You owe me for this month? No. I thought we got 50 followers now. We're not like balling. Like we got all kinds of
Yeah,
money
that's
coming
what.
in.
Boop, boop, boop. Like, bro, you wasted your whole budget on the Brinks truck. But I so
And
saw
those two
me.
Cokes you took from the fridge
Oh,
to
yeah.
the kitchen.
And he was the recycling fee. I think he got off cheap. But dude, I thought that was the dopest shit I seen. I thought it was
was cool.
dope. It was cool.
And then we found out it was like,
a little too
promoted,
staged.
or-
Yeah, it was a little too staged. But I swear after that, I was like, you know, I'm gonna take that though.
And I need you to
one
start
day.
following the guy that introduced him. His name's Haha Davis on Instagram, and he's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
he's
man.
pretty cool.
Broke man, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, speaking of Instagram, Takeover Podcast 1 at Instagram, A to the J14, Josh G Garcia 12. That's on the gram right there. So check us out because we have a lot of stuff. We throw a lot of throwback stuff on there. We let you know how to get to the show. And once again, the show it's not going to be on next week. Sorry, but when we
But
come
we
back,
all are on Spotify. All 4 episodes will be on Spotify, so you can get caught up, so you know exactly how we roll. And then when we come back, it's gonna be on and cracking.
because you don't want to miss a joke. Like you don't want to be in on something that we're talking about, and then they also don't want to know what they're going to miss on your giveaway.
We do it, and then I go back and I review it. Sometimes and I'm like, that was fucking funny. I wish I
Yeah.
would have laughed at that. I missed it because you're so funny, Josh. Everyone tune into this guy. I'm just here for just for
Thank
guidance.
you. Thank you so much. Huh,
next
I appreciate
topic,
that. Next topic I really wanted to get into was what do you think about that whole Tyreek Hill beating the shit out of his kid? Was that a good segue?
Whoa! You know what? I was gonna come off with the wild asshole take on it. Like, wait a minute. I've never heard him say he did beat his kid, and because I never really have. We have the audio of the phone call, right?
Yes, we do.
But let me go down this timeline here. This audio is from his wife, who he's had a child with, who he's previously beat
Yeah.
and got away with it because
And you could say
retracted.
legitimately because he was
Yeah.
like he went to court and
Yeah.
pleaded guilty and stuff. So that's not even alleged.
So she stood with this guy after that. While she was pregnant, she got her ass kicked. Stood with this guy. They had the baby. Now, this guy is allegedly beating their kid and her. And the recent... See.
We're getting into it, and he said, "Daddy, you're mean." So we walked up the stairs.
Right,
You
and then
said,
say, "Come back."
"Come back down here."
Right?
And he didn't want to
fine.
go down there, but I
Right.
was like, "Go down there
Right.
because it'll end up worse for you."
Right.
So,
So
he
you
walked
made the
down
bet.
there, and then you were
Oh yeah,
getting
so
on
we're
it
gonna blame her,
about-
right?
And then you said something, right?
No, you kept getting on, and then he started crying, and then you were like, "Stop! Shut up! Stop crying!
Right.
Stop
Everyone tells
crying!
kids
Stop
that.
crying!"
Right.
And then he kept crying because he was scared. He's terrified.
I love when you go
And
against
what you grabbed onto him somehow, or he fell.
scared, he said.
One of the two.
I didn't do nothing. That's sad, bro.
That's sad, bro.
Really sad.
Yo,
Why does-
this is why I'm saying this. Is because she got her ass beat by this guy Prego, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Stood with him this whole entire time. Now
Yeah.
this pops off again. Now she's taking her story back again. That's why they're not going forward with
Well,
the
you know,
charges being pressed.
she has to make sure he's getting paid. That's why. So if he gets suspended, she's
Okay.
in trouble too.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say is I've been in real life where I make a lot less money than this. And if you're in a heated situation with someone like that, like what he said, what's really getting the buzz is when he says, you should be too.
Yeah.
When she says, oh, he's afraid of you. And then she says, you should be too. And that's sounds like, it's like this, see the audio that he just played?
Yeah.
Sounds like he's perfectly fine, everything's fine. And then she just goes too far, like, yo, if someone's telling me that I'm beating my kid and I'm not doing it, I might react the same way, like, bitch, you better be afraid. Talking about I'm beating my kid.
We're talking about practice.
You motherfucker fell or whatever. And I'm not taking his side. But I'm just saying, though, I'm not going to take her side because she's already been through it and she's had a chance to prove her point and get the fuck out of Dodge. She's going to make the same money from him. She probably would have been cocking more money at this point with the alimony and child support, whatever the hell it was. So I know what you're saying, like, oh, well, she has to make sure her kid's taken care of. It's like, bro, I mean, money's money. But if you're in a violent situation, your kid's getting fucking beat on, you got to get the fuck out of Dodge. And if you're still there, then your point is gone, and I don't feel sorry for you at all. And I apologize to any, but it's in that real situation, and you're not with Tyreek Hill, so you're like, no, I'm not with Tyreek, and I'm broke as shit, so I can't just leave. So that's a real situation. But if you're with Tyreek Hill, it's public, you can get the fuck out, and he's not gonna come and
But they're in love.
Exactly. That's what it's one of those crazy love situations. Trust me, man. I've been there.
I was gonna
I
say.
had a couple of TVs fucking had to get tossed in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding.
Gotta make a little trip to Best Buy one night.
Be like, damn, I can't let my daughter come home to this TV. Yeah, we got a new one, man. Oh, it's all fucked up, that old one.
Yeah, no one tossed anything at me.
Yeah.
Never.
No, it's just glass
Sometimes
from
the
something
furniture
else.
gets moved around. Sometimes furniture gets moved around. Things
I
happen.
was doing that. I wrenched around.
Yeah,
And I banged it with the
We're
elbow.
playing Twister. The shit went off.
Yeah. So that's how that goes sometimes in a crazy household. Oh, shout out, Pops. Give us the
Dodgers
update. Yeah, 3-2 in the 7th.
Yeah.
Come
There
to
you
us
go.
for all your live updates here on the Takeover. Sorry.
I know. I wish I had the little sports center. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
Breaking news: Dodgers up 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th with a nice shot hit by I can't even think of someone. AJ Pollock. I have a good freaking telecaster voice.
Yeah, I know.
Ready?
It was,
I'm just gonna
there
do breaking
go,
news. You do the whole
Brockmeyer.
show, and
I'll do this.
I'm the breaking news.
We're back here. We got rid of Anthony Morales Jr. because he's a piece of garbage. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
See?
Breaking news: we're back with the Takeover for some reason, 4 weeks straight.
For some reason, I'll give you the reason. We're fire.
Fire content always, and you know who always had some fire content with the white pants and the elaborate freaking exit from the best college ever, University of Southern California.
Hey, you know what's funny about those?
Sanchito.
You know what's funny about
Rest in
Sanchito?
peace.
Is I can't believe you said all that and you didn't say butt fumbler.
No, I
'Cause
don't
he
like
just-
talking about
he's
butt fumbling.
It's
It's
You fumbled a couple of butts in your
near
life?
and dear subject to my heart. If you come from where I come from, you don't ever want to butt fumble. It ruins the whole night.
Where do you come from? I'm just real curious. I thought we grew up similar area, but apparently I'm wrong.
You
Butt
took a
fum-
different turn than me, obviously.
Yeah.
You went down the straight and narrow.
But he retired
and I'm
though.
butt fumbling around.
Sanchito retired.
Yeah, that was
And-
my point, Josh.
And now he's gonna work for ESPN. So we could do the da-na-na-na-na again.
know.
Keep it
That's
going.
whack, too.
What do
No
you think
offense,
about
I know he's-
Sanchito?
I know he's been in the league and he's a good-looking guy, but come on. You're telling me my man's right here can't get in the ESPN slot in front of freaking...
I like that
Sanchito?
you're having me ESPN and you want no part of it.
I
though.
don't want it any part. That's way too corporate. If they look at my freaking old Instagram stories, I'm freaking kicked out of the building.
They're gonna look at you in De La Hoya and be like, yeah, he's not doing boxing. Yeah, we're gonna keep up the boxing circuit. It's not gonna happen. Him and the Golden Boy Productions are gonna go down the drain.
This guy can't play it straight. He's always drunk. What's wrong with this guy?
I mean, I understand enjoying the fight, but geez, you and De La Hoya are real chummy back there.
I just think it's cool that Sanchito's retiring because it's like, does anyone care? I mean,
well, we're talking about it.
no, but it's
But I think we're talking about it
that's
because,
why.
yeah.
It's like he retired. I thought he was dead.
I don't think just in case anyone's not in on the joke, like we're kind of mocking sports radio here. Like we talk about sports, but we talk about it our way, which is like sports is supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
So when we talk about stuff like Sanchito retiring, It's
think about it.
because
He
it's
probably made.
ridiculous.
I don't have the numbers in front of me, but he probably made a decent freaking.
He made a great amount of
Well, he
money.
made a good
Yeah,
money
he
compared
made
to
a great-
freaking us. But I'm just saying though. And then he got all that first like.
Are you sure
4-year
compared to
ass.
me? Have you seen
Remember
my
he banged
assets?
Evan Longoria?
Oh, he was all
Yeah,
right.
he got all kinds of runoff ass like in the beginning. Like he was just and then he was in that GQ thing, got him more ass.
And then he got all the Leinert hand-me-downs, all the younger men.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
at SC he got
Yeah.
ass. Yeah,
Well,
crazy.
allegedly forcefully a couple of times too. but
No,
yeah,
really?
they threw the allegations
On
on your
Sanchito?
boy, on Sanchito too. Yeah, a
You
little
always
forceful.
bring up old shit that no one wants to talk about.
Yeah, that's what I do because I gotta kick a man when they're down. They do that shit to me, and you know it. No, but a shot. Actually, well, I went to that Rose Bowl game when
Oh,
USA had
yeah.
that
Oh, you
stacked
did.
team. Remember they lost to Oregon State. Played a horrible first half and ended up losing. That was their only loss year. I felt the whole year that was the best team that year, and he was the quarterback. So
Yeah.
I went to that. The only Rose Bowl I've ever been to. If you've never been to a Rose Bowl game before, you definitely have to go. I
Never have.
highly recommend that one.
Never have.
That's where maybe the takeover might go again. Another field trip
There we go.
because we're pressed. You know what I'm saying? Woo! On
Get those
Spotify
passes
too.
ready. On
Get the
deck.
pass. We get passes to everything. But so I went to that game, and everybody afterward was kind of like, "Is he gonna leave? Is he gonna leave?" And everyone's like, "No, he's got to stay because the team's stacked next year, and it's only started this one year and whatever." But I was like, "Why would he not go?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna be the top 10 pick in the draft." And I
He
hate
was,
when
right?
we act. Yeah, he was like number 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
So and then that's the
Carroll
sa-
was all
but Pete
hating
Carroll
on him,
was like,
remember?
hating on him, and
Oh,
like,
it's not ready.
he's not ready. No, I don't think he should go. That shows that he shouldn't go.
Yeah.
Like, no, your pocketbook says you shouldn't go because you get that $1 million bonus when
Yeah.
you win the national title, my guy.
Exactly.
But then he ended up leaving
And
for
then
the
Pete leaves
Seahawks.
like 2 years later. Like, yeah, you don't have the same commitment as you want your guys to, do you?
So I got a lot of heart for Sanchito because, he's La Raza. He's representing, the community. All of a
yeah,
sudden,
yeah.
I'm La Raza now again, when Sanchito's quarterback. So, and he did a good job. I mean, he's going to go down as a butt fumble, but I really think,
It's so terrible though.
yeah, imagine going out
Without
like
that, he'd be like, oh, he had a good little career. He ended up being the backup, but he had a little flash in the pan. Like,
You seem like
now
a
he's
guy
just butt
that
fumbling.
like practices butt fumbling on your regular time. Like you practice a play, like you go to like at football practice, you practice your plays. Like, hey, honey, we're gonna practice butt fumbling today.
at least he went for it
Cochino.
though, not like Cam
Yeah.
Newton. Cam Newton was in the Super Bowl, fucking
Oh, yeah.
fumble. He could have been known for at least hustle, and now he's just known for a bum. Then speaking of that, he has his own little like show that he does. And I think I
His
talked to
own
you
little
about,
show. You're not like popping like us.
yeah. It's probably has, like way less viewers than us.
He's probably not on Spotify.
Oh fuck no.
He's probably not on what is this called? YouTube? Jeez,
I think you
Lord.
guys heard of it.
I think
I don't know.
YouTube. I mean,
Couple
he's
people
on
heard of
that.
it. Yeah, so he has his show, and he's just on there like it's off season. Usually you see like Brady in the off season, like training, drinking kale shakes and whatnot, and then they show Cam. He has like a big fat cigarette. Like, where's the prosciutto? Get the cheeses. Doing a show. Just like, are you a freaking retired freaking Hall of
You
Famer?
wanna know what made me laugh though was that they said he was gonna be on a pitch count. And I'm like, he throws a football. That's not pitching. Like, why can't they say he's on like a throwing
Yeah.
number? They called it a pitch count. Like, who calls it that?
I think he's so overrated. And then he always ends up being decent in fantasy too. Like the year I don't take him, he'll
yeah.
like, like run for 3 touchdowns, like 2-yard ones though. And
Yeah.
I'll have his running back.
Yeah.
You know, like you're saying, like
Yeah.
he always does something just
They're like, hand it off,
spite
hand it
me.
off, hand it off.
Yeah.
And he
Something
always,
always comes up with him. That's why I'll never pick another Panther.
so
That's another wink because Christian McCaffrey's my guy.
and then you're gonna do a little, and you're probably gonna end up with Cam Newton in one league. I guarantee you. You have
Nah,
70
fuck no.
leagues. He's just gonna end up
No,
on
I'm
your
cutting
lap.
back, bro. I'm cutting
Auto-draft.
back. I'm cutting back to only people that I could to have some camaraderie with. I'm not gonna be like if you want to invite me for hey, it's online draft. First of all, I'll never do online draft. in
I
my
only
life.
do online drafts.
Yeah, fuck no. I like the camaraderie. I like going and like being there. Like, hey, so you're 12,000 calorie salad. Hey, nice to meet you, pal. And look what happens. You end up having a podcast with the guy later.
Yeah, and I'm end up just as auto draft this bitch.
Yeah. See,
'Cause
now
I don't want
like,
you guys seeing. I'm not a good poker
and I
player.
like
That's why.
knowing who,
Yeah.
I like knowing what's going on. I like maybe bumping into them once in a while and be like, hey, your fucking team sucks. Hit them in the nuts. Just kidding. I like that.
Hey, how you doing?
I like that aspect about it. Like
Yeah.
the camaraderie. Like I said, that's what fantasy is all
Are we
about.
watching Asian cartoon?
Oh,
porn
yeah, I
right
hadn't
there? What was
refreshed
that?
it in a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. looked
Pops
like
is
the-
back. Pops is back.
Oh yeah. It's all about. Oh, net worth for Sanchito, 40 mil. Pops at it again.
Damn.
40
See?
mil.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
take that?
No, I wouldn't. I'm trying to go for something a little higher. 40 mil.
No, but I'm saying though. And then he's like, he's lived a good life. Like, I hope he didn't make any bad investments like your boy AP.
Oh,
Adrian
yeah.
Peterson
Speaking of kids
right
that
now
whip
is-
kids' asses.
Well, yeah, exactly. Not only is he a terrible
Old shit again
father,
on me. Nothing gets by me, huh? Like if you did something bad in your life,
Yeah, I know. You always remember the worst shit.
I know.
That's
I'm gonna
probably
try to
why
bring out the
we've
good in
never
everybody.
progressed as
And
friends.
former MVP, AD.
Yeah.
There you go. Or AP, right? Now Anthony. Now he's Anthony Davis. Now. Now
No,
he's
they
LeBron.
call him AD though.
Oh,
His
all
father-
day,
his-
all day,
Yeah,
yeah,
his father
yeah,
named him
see?
AD for all day.
Yeah.
And everyone always calls him AP, but if you're pros like us, we know you did
Yeah,
that with,
that's why-
without even
I didn't
thinking.
even
You
mean
had to
to,
correct yourself.
I had to correct
You're
myself.
You're
So-
so awesome. You had to almost doubt yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
If I really try, I think I could figure out how to beat myself. You ever see the breakup when he's doing the Madden? He's like, if I really try, I think I could beat myself.
Yeah.
He says that the new date is right there. And he's like, he's so awesome. Gary's so cool. Can you give him my number?
That's one of your favorite things. I think that's one of your pops' favorite movies too.
Oh, I
Right?
love
He has
the
that
breakup.
fantasy name every once in a while too. Doesn't he go with the band?
Oh, that was me.
That was
the
you.
Tone Rangers.
Oh, the Tone Rangers. Yeah.
That's a freaking great movie, man. If you've never seen the breakup of Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston, do
Yeah.
it. It's freaking hilarious.
I could see Pops doing Tone Rangers though. He's down for that.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think you guys should start a little crew. You guys should do a little singing with them. That'd be pretty awesome. Maybe that's another thing we do that night.
yes,
We do a little Tone Ranger stuff or Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stuff.
Whoa.
We start ninja fucking kicking people in the parking
Not
lot.
even your nephew knows what that is.
Oh, come on.
That's so
bro.
washed, bro. Think about the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We used to watch when we were 13 years old.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do the math live on air here.
Oh no, I never could. Even if I wanted to.
And-
That was like 10 years ago.
And that was so popular. Think about how stupid, like right now you look at stuff and you're like, that's cool. Like YouTube, wow, you can just watch whatever you want.
You can watch
That's
the
cool.
Takeover with Josh G and AJ.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to us.
Yeah. So, but when you see your kids doing stuff, you're like, wow, cool. I would do that as a kid. When
Yeah.
you look back at stuff that we did, like, we were playing Pogs. Do you remember Pogs?
I didn't play that actually, to be honest with you.
And I was like hesitant, but it just got to a point where it's like, fuck
Yeah,
it,
you're a
give me a couple of Pogs.
You're a follower.
You gotta fit in, bro. You
Yeah,
know, that's why
sorry.
I have all kinds of buddies.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go to the couch now. It's my turn. Let me in on you guys on something.
No, but think about Pogs, like, bah, you would
I
hit
get along better with women.
you hit another piece of plastic with a bigger piece of plastic and make it flip or something. I don't even remember the rules.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah, you do.
stupid.
Yeah.
And then marbles. I mean, marbles is actually kind of better than Pogs if you think about it. At least you
That
have,
was
like,
your
a
bolitas
go-to.
in Palm Springs. You're playing marbles with your underpants.
That's me usually when I have my hand on the table. There's a podcast.
Yeah, playing pocket marbles.
I don't know why we went back to those.
Because we're
Yeah.
talking about pogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I
I
never
do a
messed with them.
podcast.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay. You know what? Give me back my point that you took away from me because that's, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news.
Minus
Give me the
one,
breaking
AJ.
news, B. That's been the worst joke we've had on the podcast. And I think you're going to go with that or no? That was bad, but at least I know where the floor is at now. At least I know where the floor is at, so we're awesome. Breaking news, Anthony Morales Jr. just gave the worst joke. He said he does a podcast.
No, I do a podcast. Podcast.
Oh, yeah. I can't even. Yeah, I'm out of here.
We both suck.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Oh, well, yeah. So, anyways, tune in next week. Well, we're bringing our favorite pogs and slammers.
So, I was gonna give it to madre right now, but I stopped myself. There's no way, man.
Oh, you're bringing your mom in.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Favorite slammer.
Yeah. Dude, speaking about someone slamming someone's reputation, segue again. Is your boy Harbaugh is talking about our boy Urban Meyer. Because I'm going to say he's our boy right now because I'm already foreshadowing him being the USC coach. I'm just throwing that
for
vibe
sure.
out there.
I hope
And to be
so.
honest with everybody here, I can't stand Urban Meyer. I think he's a liar. I think he's a piece of garbage. But if he coaches at SC, things change. And then I got to bang with them. You know what I mean? So I don't
Everyone
want-
deserves a sixth
Everyone
chance.
everyone deserves to have murderers on your team and guys that beat their wives. I mean, hey, who doesn't love coaches like that?
I love those coaches, actually.
He's inspiring
Turn
to
a
you.
deaf ear. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there.
I mean, all these text messages and all these pictures of him beating his wife. I mean, I couldn't
And
tell
it's so stupid, too. All you had to do was not lie. Like, why are you
Yeah.
protecting that guy?
because he's a guy. That's just
Yeah,
that's what's the way it
code
goes.
on.
Guy
And then he
code.
was arrogant, making all this money, thinks he's God. He's like, don't ask me questions. I did what I did. I do it again.
That's exactly what he said. So Harbaugh took a shot at him and basically.
It wasn't a shot.
It wasn't a
facts.
shot. That's why. Okay, so people. That's what I was about to say. People are calling it a shot, but all I just said was like facts. Like
Yeah.
everywhere this guy goes, I mean, trouble follows this guy.
Yeah, because the guy was like, oh, well, we've departed. Urban Meyer's a part of the conference.
Yes.
I was talking on
Yeah.
an interview via phone. And he's like, Urban Meyer's a part of the conference. How do you feel about he's always had a winning record everywhere he's gone. How do you feel about that? And he's like,
Yeah, he's always had a winning record, but he's always been followed by controversy. You know, he just basically stated facts, which was pretty like I guess like unnecessary.
Yeah.
But again, it's like, bro, if we're talking about OJ, we don't just skim past the whole murder thing.
Alleged.
We don't just alleged murder. We still have to bring it up. You don't just be like, oh, OJ, yeah, he ran for 2,000 yards, one of the greatest running backs in
Killed
USA
Bill Walsh?
history. You don't just skim over the fact that he just allegedly, quote unquote, killed two
He was
people
found not
viciously.
guilty of murder.
He was
of a
found
double
guilty
murder.
of armed robbery, though,
Yeah, oh yes, he was.
for robbing his own stuff. That just shows you how stupid the juice is.
Yeah, I thought you said something else right now.
Whoa.
I was like, what?
Well,
What happened
baby.
there?
Here's the pie. That's what we do. We spit our thoughts out here. Why are you holding back?
Okay, and then I'm not gonna hold back then. This whole LSU facility, this whole $28 million facility, I was like, man, that looks nice and everything like that. But then I thought to myself, like, man, they're just suckering these kids into the school. I mean, this is like the nicest locker room I think I've ever seen in my life. But what's sad is that they paid $28 million for this brand new facility and everything like that. But the players get nothing. So basically, they're conning them in there. And they're telling them, come to our school, look at how great it is. You're going to have all this, all that. And you're going to make millions of dollars for the school, but you're going to get nothing in return.
Yeah, but all schools are doing that. So all schools are giving nothing. So you might as well go into some badass fucking locker. If I'm looking around and say, no one's giving me anything, okay, but they have a $28 million facility. Guess what? I'm going to Baton Rouge. We need some soul food this weekend.
And that's where you come in. I have principles.
Yes. No, what
I have
happened was
morals.
someone showed you the picture of the library. Look at the funding
no.
for the library. Blah, blah, blah. We didn't come here to play school, Josh.
I just think that these kids should be getting paid. And so any excuse that I could say that pay these kids for what they deserve, because think about it. There's players, like let's just take Reggie Bush, for example. He got in trouble because he got a house for his family. You know how much money he made for USC football?
Oh, no. I had a number 5 jersey. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's why. So there you go. There's $50 right there. Or you probably
Not
keistered it.
authentic.
Yeah, you might have gotten
Oh, yeah,
it.
I did authentic.
You might have gotten it of some other means. Fell off a truck. But my point is, he makes millions upon millions of dollars for the university. And I mean, I'm not trying to say all he got was a scholarship, but he was there to play football. He wasn't there to play school.
Yeah, exactly. When I heard play
So to me, I just think it's not right that they kind of sweeten the pot for these kids to go there and to be free labor, basically. So that $28 million, they're going to get it back in 1 second.
solution, though, Josh.
Yeah, pay
it's
'em.
Just like, it's just like
Okay, maybe you don't
politics.
have to pay them.
Then you have to pay certain people more because they're the ones actually bringing in the money. Because if Reggie Bush is getting paid, then the offensive lineman's like, well, if I'm not here, he's not hitting those holes. So then he wants a certain amount of money. And where does it stop? Where does it end? Let's just pay him on the table like we've always been. Stop trying to fix everything and make it perfect. No robot umps, no paying players.
Okay, but at least let the players make money off their own likeness. Like, why
Okay, I
can't
can dig
Reggie
that. I
Bush?
get that. The
Why can't
jerseys?
Reggie Bush?
The
Yeah.
jerseys. You
Okay,
want to
maybe
do like,
even not the jerseys, but at least let him sign an autograph. And
Okay,
if
yeah.
someone wants to pay him $500 for his autograph, let him.
That's true.
If someone wants to pay $500 of a picture with him next to his Heisman Trophy, let them do that. That's his. It's him. Like, why could you?
But I think it's and then I think at that point it's to protect the student athlete because then,
oh, here we go. Student
No, I'm
athlete.
just
Now he's
saying,
a student athlete.
Well, because and then what's gonna happen if he gets involved with the wrong person? Is the wrong person slips some illegitimate dollars, right? It's like a mafia fucking guy. Then and it's basically doing it right. What we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Someone does that right now. There's some booster that says, "Oh, I'd love to see you sign a helmet for me," and he slaps him on the ass and gives him a fucking $1,000 bill.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's exactly what happened when I walked in with B right there. So I'm just gonna let it all
You
out.
feel me though? Like
Yeah.
it happens already.
Yeah.
It's under the scene, and I don't know.
I just think
And
it's
it's
America.
so hard
if
to
you
fix.
if you walk outside right now and some guy gives you $1,000 bill, you could take it, right?
I get,
Well,
but like
why
you said,
can't
though,
they?
what if it's us, and then we make him come on the freak? No, I don't know. It's a bad experience. That's a bad example. But I'm just saying, there could be some nefarious character that ends up giving him money, that ends up fucking up his career, and he's just a young kid. So now he's, he messed up his whole life because there's no kind of like, jurisdiction of what he's doing because they are young student athletes.
We're gonna have a lot of college football talk though this year, though. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
football is gonna be.
I mean, and the money
a
thing
huge-
is coming into play big time. We're talking about not even being involved in big time championship games, right? We're talking in the California.
Yeah,
right?
in California, because basically California is putting something into law where student athletes can take money. So the NCAA has already said if they pass that law and the student athletes can get paid, that they would be deemed ineligible to pay for championship games. So basically, they would go to the Pac-12 championship game,
that's it.
and then that's it.
Speaking of the
You're
Pac-12
done.
championship game, it's gonna be moved.
Yes, it
It's
is.
going to Las Vegas with the Raiders
Yeah.
starting in 2021.
2021. So 2020 will be at the new Rams Stadium, and then
Oh,
20,
to pop up the new Rams,
Yeah,
they're gonna
to
have
pop
the
up the new.
championship
So
game
they're
there.
gonna have,
Nice.
and then after that, they said they're gonna go 2 years with Las Vegas, and if that works out well, then that will probably be the permanent site. Which I think anytime you have championship games or you have these basketball tournaments, I mean, why would you not have it in Vegas? I mean,
I
obviously
know.
there are hotels. It's easy to book. It's easy to get there. So if you're some guy in Washington, I mean, you could book a trip to Las Vegas in like 5 minutes if you really
Right.
wanted to. There's so many flights. There's so many rooms.
As opposed
it's
to where we're having like Santa Clara.
Santa Clara,
It's like,
yeah.
come on,
like,
how many hotels
you
do you
gotta
have?
stay
right
in
there?
San Francisco. You
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
drive down. So I'm hoping the Pac-12 gets a lot better because to me, right now,
terrible.
it's like there's no championship caliber teams.
I think Oregon is getting back up there. They've been recruiting really good, and they are actually already good. I don't think USC has a lot of hope coming forward. I mean, that's just me being overcritical because I like them.
but I'm sure you like UCLA this year.
Well, I think they're gonna be better, which
Yep.
is not saying a lot.
Better than USC or
no,
just
I
better?
think they'll
in
be
general?
like around the same. They'll be both
maybe like a bowl,
vying
like
for,
a Las Vegas bowl.
Yeah, they'll be both like in that same. I mean, I hope because
Fighting for
if the UCLA doesn't do something decent this year, then that money that they threw at Chip Kelly is gonna look pretty fucking funny. Especially with the new facilities and all that they got, they should be able to get some people in there, man. I'm actually rooting for that to happen because I know a lot of like UCLA people, and I like for the rivalry to be flourishing. I don't like UCLA fans like when SC's at their lowest dump, so they could be like, "We
we're the
beat you."
opposite. Yeah, USC fans
Yeah.
are the opposite. We
Yeah,
want
we beat you
US
50-0 like it's been. Just kidding.
'Cause I
like
think
it's
that-
happened in the past. No,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not fun. It's like, come on. I want to see a hard nose, rap a horse.
And I think better. I think Sean. Wow,
Who are you thinking about?
John Van Rapport was his name, the quarterback, or Michael Rappaport.
Who's it? Oh, Booty, where he gets it
Yeah.
batted down, like one of those games.
Yeah,
At the
13-9. Yeah, I was at that game.
13-9.
I was at that game.
Really?
Best ice cream sandwich I ever had in my life, and that's all I really
That's what
remember
you
from the
remember
game.
from that game.
That's all I remember from that game because it was a really bad game. The USC
I mean, I
played
like those
Sur-
games. I like.
I didn't.
stinkers
Not when you're
sometimes.
not when you're in the
Not
stands.
when you're there. Yeah, you're right. It's
But
boring.
not when you're in the stands. That's
Absolutely
terrible. And your
correct.
team loses and a chance to go to the championship. That's not a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
fun.
never fun.
Yeah, I don't really didn't like that. But I think SC I think has a chance maybe for like 8 wins this year. I see UCLA about 6 or 7. Both of them Emerald Nut Bowl, something like that.
I think it always depends on the beginning because the SC starts off with some like real weird teams.
I think they might lose to Fresno State.
Yeah, they
right
have
off the
Fresno
jump.
State,
Yeah.
so they have like some pre.
Shout out to Uncle
pre-conference
Manny
games.
too right now. Made me think of Uncle Manny right now.
Oh, yeah,
Big
shout out
SC
to
fan.
Uncle Manny.
Shout out to Fight on John. Shout out to all the SC guys out there. Alex B. I know there's a lot of Trojan love, but there's a lot of Bruin love too. Mike Lowry too definitely represents the Trojans, and then there's
Oh,
a lot
let's
of
say
yeah,
Bruins.
yeah, and there's a lot of Bruins.
Yeah,
Uncle
shout out
Bud.
to everyone
Yeah.
that follows us, and we appreciate it again because this has been so fun. And you guys continue to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify.
Yeah, and on our Instagrams too. You
And
already
our
got all
Inst-
that
yeah,
stuff.
Instagram at A to the J 14 on Instagram at Josh G. What's your shit?
Josh
happens
G.
when you
Josh
barely
G.
get in the
Garcia 1-2. Josh G. Garcia 1-2.
Yeah.
But that's been our episode 4 for this week. Check us out in 2 weeks. We'll be back in 2 weeks. So make sure we catch up. We'll try to throw some stuff on the gram. We'll try to make sure you guys stay in touch with us. But we'll be back in 2 weeks, and we'll be back better, stronger than ever.
Better than ever.
So tell your friends, tell everybody. Take
We're coming
over.
back for my birthday too, so it's gonna be lit in here.
Oh, we're gonna have a birthday party. Birthday party when we get back for AJ.